Hi, my name is Amanda Mbanga, but I'm affectionately known as Coach Mendy. I'm from the Eastern Cape, small town in Mthatha. I'm a life coach, also a businesswoman. I do a lot of one-on-one coaching. I do public speaking as well as ministry work. I'm also a philanthropist. Well, basically a life coach, you could look at it as someone that you get to account to, someone who's responsible for your direction in life, someone who helps you find your purpose in life, who also helps you to pursue it with passion and perseverance. Basically, it's like a guide, you know. So I was this little girl that loved to explore and play with boys most of the time. I was always running around, going to the river, swimming with the boys. I didn't grow up with my own family, that is now my siblings and my parents. My parents were separated when my mom was pregnant with me. We are 6 siblings, I'm the 5th one. I was broken as a child and I was abused. I went through a lot in life, and which made me a rebellious teenager. After matric, I started being interested in beauty. So I was pursuing that because I wanted to be a beauty therapist. But unfortunately, I had a child at an early age. So I stopped pursuing my studies and then I went to work. I never knew I'll be a life coach one day, but I used to give people very good advice, sound advice. And a lot of people that I gave advice to would come back to me and say, you know what, the advice that you gave me, it helped me. You know, I was able to make better decisions. This is the person that I am today because of you. One day, a friend of mine was like, Amanda, you should consider being a life coach. I'm like, a life coach? What is that? And then I started, researching more about the subject, life coaching. And I realized that it's a very complex subject because it's someone who actually helps you in any and every life area. So I started doing more research about it, and of course I pursued it, and eventually I became a life coach, a certified life coach. So I am a life coach by profession. I'm also a Meridian graduate. I also have a PhD in philosophy. I also have an honorary doctorate in theology. I was working with an organization, which is a council of churches. So while I was working for the organization as the president of the youth desk, and where I was empowering young people from different communities, working with churches, within churches, I discovered that the council of churches was in partnership with the Church of Scientology. So we were introduced as a council of churches to the programs. So I got to enroll first on the programs. As I was engaging in the programs, I found the programs the Tools for Life courses very informative, very insightful, very educational, very practical tools, but that one can implement in any area of their lives. We are in my offices now. I'm about to do a group coaching session with youngsters. We are going to go through a launchpad, which is one of my programs, and go through the 19 Tools for Life courses. So join me in. Compared to the formal schooling and any other platform where people study, I think this one is the best, actually. I feel that if this could be introduced even in schools, it will help solve so many problems, The emotional tone scale course in particular has helped me. I've become more calmer than ever before. I no longer react. How to resolve conflicts course as well. It's also a very great tool. It's a very good tool that I've introduced a lot of people to that one, which also works in the workplace, because that's one of the things I struggled with, helping people to resolve conflicts even in their own homes, more than me telling them how they should behave themselves. But the courses have helped. I don't use a one-size-fits-all approach, because people are different and people are complex beings, and we are unique. We are all unique in our own different ways. So sometimes you will struggle with a certain topic or a certain subject concerning that person's life and whatever that you need to help them with. So for me, the tools, I realize that they are actually helping me because they are addressing much more life areas than I was looking at as a coach. So it's now easy. It's like I'm going into my closet and I just pick up something and I'm like, yeah, this is for you. At the time, with the Council of Churches, we were visiting a lot of churches. So we had our own programs that we were running with the Council of Churches, where we had weekly meetings, we had monthly big seminars. So in that seminar, I would use that opportunity to tell people about the 19 Tools for Life courses, and I would ask them to switch on their data and go onto the courses and do the courses immediately. So, and then I would leave them and I'd tell them after 3 days, they must all be done with their courses so that they can graduate and they can get their uniform as a volunteer minister. A lot of pastors, a lot of bishops, a lot of leaders came to the knowledge of the 19 Tools for Life courses. So we would use the Zoom meetings to educate the leaders and ask them to do the courses first before they can go and tell their elders and their church leaders and whoever else is a member of their church to do the courses. My philosophy in life is that if I myself change and become a better person and help the next person to do the same and help them to help the other person do the same. Imagine a whole street full of positive people, energized people. I'm intending to change thousands of people's lives through the Tools for Life courses. From what I see from the people who have done it, they say now they have become a better person. They are now wiser. They know more. Knowledge is power. And even the word of God says that my people perish because of lack of knowledge. So the Tools for Life are packed with knowledge. I think the reason why these are called Tools for Life, they mean exactly what they say. A tool is something that you use to do something. Like I say, if you need to start a vegetable garden, you need tools. Even though you have your own hands, which your hands are the ones that are going to be carrying these tools, making these tools work, but you still need the tools. Without the tools, you won't be able to plant, to do your vegetables. So the Tools for Life courses are also exactly that. Because in life, you cannot just go through life just to exist. And you wake up just to be counted amongst the statistics. You have a purpose. That is why you are in life. That is why you exist. That's why you are alive. So your biggest job now in life is to find out what that purpose is and find out how to pursue that purpose and how to fulfill it as well. So you need such programs like the Tools for Life to help you navigate your own journey in life, to help you find what that purpose is, to develop you as a person to fulfill your purpose in life. My name is Amanda Mbanga. I'm known as Coach Mendy. I am a life coach and I'm also a Scientology volunteer minister.